This is going to be 240 words a minute Q&A for 8 minutes. Ready to write. Question. Okay, thank you. We heard you state your full name and spell your last name. Where do you live?
Oh.
Let me stop you. I don't want you to give your address out to everybody. You live on Covina Avenue in Modesto.
I do.
31 and 32. There will be photographs looking toward the Peterson residence. And do you live across the street from 523 Covina?
Yes.
Okay, and did you live there on December 24th of 2002?
Yes.
There's a diagram behind you of People's 12. And do you recognize that as an schematic of 523 Covina? Covina Avenue is down here. Here's the lawn and where the house would be.
Oh, the front of the house.
Karen's service would be over here.
Yes.
Can you write, just so the jury is clear what we're talking about, you live across the street, which would be on the other side of Covina, right?
Yes.
Just write...
Fairly offset, like right here.
Yes. Can you just write your last name, Kringbaum Home?
Okay.
I hope I got the right picture from the Medinas, but let me just ask you, People's 31, would that be a picture kind of looking from your home towards the Peterson home?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my porch.
And these are like your bushes?
Yeah.
On the front here.
That would be my front porch, actually.
Okay, this is People's 31, okay? There we go. And so this would be a view looking from your front porch towards the Peterson residence.
Yes.
And just real quickly, when did you move into that house?
I believe it was January 2001.
And you've lived there since? I mean, to this day?
Yes.
Okay, on December 24th of 2002, were you home that day?
Yes, in the morning. We left for a while, but we were home.
Okay, we'll get there. Let me kind of take you through the whole day.
Okay.
At that time that you were, let me turn a little light on here for this thing. On December 24th, who were you working for?
I was working for Simon's Building Technologies.
Okay, and did you drive a van?
Yes.
Did you have a work van?
Yes, a white Simon's van.
And you said it was a white van. Was it a full-sized van or a minivan?
It was an Astro van.
Astro van. And do you remember what the year was?
It was a brand new. I just had it. I probably got it a few months. I had a replacement van, so...
So probably 2002?
Probably, yes.
Where did you park that van?
I parked it so you could see the edge of the garbage cans right there. If my van were parked, you wouldn't be able to see the garbage cans. There was a black walnut tree.
Hold on a second.
On the side.
Try not to shoot the clerk in the eyes, but basically it would be right here?
Up a little bit further on my side of the street.
Okay, so would it be off the picture then?
No, you would probably see the tail of it equal with the garbage can.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, is that where you would park it regularly?
Yes.
Do you remember if that's where it was parked on December 24th, 2002?
Yes.
Let me pull this off here for just a second. Can you just take one of these pens and just write right on the picture, just write the word van, where the van would be?
All right.
Okay, and can you write your name under there, Kringbaum?
Okay.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Now, what time did you wake up on the 24th?
Between 10:30 10:38. I remember saying 10:38, but my alarm clock could have been set 5 minutes fast. Why? We did that every so often, so I can't remember exactly, but 10:30ish.
Would it be a fair estimate to say sometime between 10:30 and 10:40?
Yes.
And who was home with you?
Myself, Tara, and Michael.
And Tara is your significant other?
Yes.
And what is her last name?
Venable.
Venable. And Michael is?
Her son.
Her son. Okay. So you got up, so all three of you were home, and it was just a normal, Christmas Eve day?
It seemed quiet.
Okay. Just tell me what you did then. You guys got up.
We got up, took the dog to the front yard to go to the restroom, and made breakfast and got ready to go shopping.
Okay, when you took the dog to the front yard, did you go walk outside with the dog?
I just walked to the porch, and she goes right over the planter box right there. There's like a little hole in the bushes.
What kind of dog is it?
She's a red-nosed pit bull.
Okay, and so basically we would be... Where we're standing on your porch, looking at this picture, would basically be kind of where you were standing when the dog went out to do its business.
Exactly.
And did you do that first thing when you got up?
Yes.
I mean, within minutes?
Probably within minutes, because she had probably been holding herself all night, so I get up, it's routine. Just get up and take her out.
Okay, so you were outside. Did you see anything going on in the street?
I saw nothing going on. It seemed abnormally quiet in the neighborhood that day, so...
So you didn't see any people around?
No.
You didn't see Karen Service?
Uh-huh, I didn't see any neighbors.
And you know who Karen Service is?
Yes, I do.
The neighbor across the street.
Uh-huh.
Were you guys home the rest? You said you left at some point, so you were home until when? When did you leave the house?
12:30 or 1 o'clock we left.
Where did you go?
We went shopping. We went numerous places.
Did all three of you leave?
No, Michael stayed.
How old is Michael now?
He's going to be 14 in July.
So he would have been around 12, I guess, 11 or 12?
Yeah, 11 or 12.
And so you and Tara left and went shopping. At the time you were doing this, were you keeping a stopwatch on the exact amount of time you were gone?
No.
Okay, so can you give me a guesstimate how long you were gone?
Well, the last receipt we had checked was Blockbuster, and that had a timestamp on it, and that was 15:42, and that was on McHenry Blockbuster.
Okay.
And then we went to Save Mart, and we only had to get canning jars at a Save Mart. Then went straight home.
Okay, so 1542 would be 342.
Yes.
And you say you went from there to Blockbuster to Save Mart.
Yep.
And these folks don't have any idea about McHenry or Modesto.
Right.
So maybe we can give them some idea.
All right.
McHenry is kind of a main street in Modesto.
Uh-huh.
And it has, stores and whatnot. And so you went down McHenry. How far? Just give me your guess in your mind how far it is from where, McHenry Blockbuster to the Save Mart you went to downtown.
Maybe like 7 to 10 minutes maximum. Traffic, maybe 10 minutes.
Okay, all right. So about 7 to 10 minutes driving time.
Probably.
You got to Save Mart. And what's the one downtown?
H Street. Uh-huh.
And H Street downtown Save Mart is kind of in the vicinity of your home.
Uh-huh.
All right. And so you were there. What did you buy there?
Canning jars.
Canning?
Uh-huh.
All right. And then Tara was with you.
Yes.
And that's all you bought?
Yeah, that was the only thing Safeway didn't have that we needed, so
And then you went where?
we went home.
And so you got home. How long do you think you were in the store?
I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know.
Okay.
10, 15 minutes, I don't know.
Right. And again, you're just estimating as best you can.
Yes.
Okay. So then you went home, and what were you doing?
We were putting groceries away, and I was actually draining my fruit for fruit salad.
And were you planning on having family over for dinner that evening?
Yes.
Okay. Just real briefly, who was coming over?
My mom and my dad, my Uncle Brian was coming over. Just whoever kind of showed up.
Just family?
My family's not like pretty punctual, so they get an invite. If they come, that's great, except my dad. My dad's punctual.
All right, and so then you're getting this ready. At some point, did you have any contact with Scott Peterson?
That was late in the evening because I had to go back to the store because I didn't have marshmallows.
Okay, let's go through that then. Up to this point in the day, had you seen Scott Peterson at all?
No.
And you recognize Mr. Peterson as he sits there in court, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, and you and Tara knew Lacey and the defendant just as, in any normal kind of neighbor things.
Yes.
There go by, you wave, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Had you ever been inside their home?
No.
Had they ever been, to your knowledge, ever been inside your home?
No.
Up to this point in the day, you had seen had you seen Lacey Peterson?
No.
Had you seen Scott Peterson?
No.
When you got up in the morning, are you familiar with what Lacey Peterson's car looks like?
Uh-huh.
What kind of car was it?
Land Rover.
Okay, did you see her car when you woke up, parked in a driveway?
Yeah, it was there.
All right, when you got up, did you see Scott Peterson's car?
I didn't see Scott's truck, no.
And when you came back, when you had been out in the store and you came back, do you remember seeing Lacey's car?
It was there, When I came back from the store for myself, when I went to the Save Mart, his truck was there when I got back.
Okay, right. But we're at the point where you and Tara were coming back from the Save Mart, right? Downtown?
Uh-huh.
When you came back from that, the first time that you went, you saw Lacey's car.
Uh-huh.
Did you see the defendant's car?
No.
Okay, you get back. You say you were doing whatever you need to do, fruit salad, and then you realized what?
The Christmas lights came on.
Okay, did the Christmas lights come on before you left the store again?
Yeah.
Okay, and whose Christmas lights?
They were Scott and Lacey's Christmas lights.
Could you see from your house, their house?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean from the window.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I mean your kitchen window.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and you said the Christmas lights came on.
Yes.
And then what happened? What's the next thing you did?
I went back to the store to get marshmallows.
You were by yourself.
Yes.
You went to the store. Did you have any idea, again, give me a guess as to how long you were there?
I don't know, maybe 20 minutes probably total to get there. Get there, get it, and come back.